congratulations on what you did in Tokyo.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So you won 3 medals, including the gold, obviously. I mean, what was your reaction when, what did you feel?
It was so emotional. I mean, going into the Olympics, I don't think anybody expected for me to win the gold medal. I was kind of just going, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to the Olympics. So it's like just so crazy to go to the Olympics and win the gold medal.
Yeah, to go period, and then to win. Yeah. And then you almost quit, though. You almost didn't keep going during the pandemic.
Yeah, it was very difficult just because, like, I was losing motivation, not being able to go into the gym, and then just not even knowing if the Olympics were going to happen. That was one thing that was so difficult for me, but I had an amazing support system that helped me kind of bring that motivation back.
So that changed your mind. You had everybody all of a sudden, like, and also, I mean, it's a huge opportunity, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And, like, I just had to, like, keep reminding myself of the goal because I was losing sight of that, and I was just like, well, even if the Olympics don't happen, I still want to go to college and do college gymnastics. So, yeah, I just knew that I had to be back.
Yeah, well, good thing you went.
Yeah.
And then what was your reaction when you found out that Simone was going to withdraw? What did you feel?
It was so emotional for all of us because she's a huge part of the team, but also it was like something that we've all been through and experienced, so we knew what was happening, and nobody else did. And that's where I think it sucks for her because she is human, and it's the worst thing that happened, but it's also something that we couldn't control.
Well, she was doing something selflessly, and people didn't see that. And I think that you know, everyone has opinions, and unfortunately, people just type their opinions and forget that there's a human that is feeling those things. And what she did was really admirable and gave everybody a chance to do that.
Yes.
You know? So, yeah. Yeah, Simone is, I think she's amazing. She spoke out against everything that was happening behind the scenes. She was brave enough to do that. So it hurt me when everybody was going against her like that. All right, let's talk about Dancing with the Stars. So did you, like, in the back of your mind, because Simone did it, did you think, I want to do that?
Oh my gosh, yes. Like, I knew I wanted to do it just because there were so many past Olympians that did it too. So I was like, okay, I want to go on Dancing with the Stars. Like, why not? And they were all, like, giving me advice and stuff, saying, like, oh, it's not going to be as hard as anything you did at the Olympics. And I'm like, okay. I get there, and I'm like, you guys are liars. Like, it is so much harder.
It is. I would imagine you're having to memorize routines every week. What's the hardest thing about it? Memorizing the routines or what?
Yes, memorizing the routines and then just like having to smile the whole time because I'm like, gymnastics, we smile for the one salute and then you are serious and don't do it again. So it's just so different because like Sasha, he's always like, you need to smile more. And I'm like, Sasha, I don't know how to do it. Like, I just can't. I can't go out there and pretend like I'm having fun.
Right.
When I'm stressed.
Because you're concentrating.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really hard. So we have some B-roll. This is you working with Sasha. What were you supposed to do?
Okay.
That was not supposed to be the move.
He was supposed to jump over me, and I was supposed to grab his leg, and I was supposed to land like in a back bend.
Right. Now,
but it didn't happen.
How badly did you hurt yourself? Because you hit your head pretty hard.
Well, we did it like multiple times. I know. Yeah. We did it like multiple times, and I was like, this is where gymnastics comes in because it's like I can fall so many times, and I could get up and act like nothing happened. Yeah. But yeah.
So you were okay.
Trying. Yeah. I guess.
Kind of, okay. Yeah. How many fingers am I holding up? It's a little late. All right, well, we're gonna take a break, more with Suni after this. So you got to go to the Met Ball.
Yes.
Oh
my gosh.
That's a big deal.
Yes, it's crazy. Like, just being in that environment with people that I watched growing up and, like, listening to their music growing up. But, like, when I got there, I was like, okay, I can't fangirl because I don't want to be that person. So it was just insane.
Who did you meet that you were excited to meet?
I met, like, Rihanna. I met Hailey Bieber. Oh, my gosh, I love her. I talked to her. I was like, hi, I'm Suni. And I was, like, shaking. I was like, hi, I'm Suni. And then I was just telling her about how I was dancing to Justin Bieber's Stay for my first Dancing with the Stars dance. And she was like, you should tell him. And I'm like, okay. And then when I got the chance to see him, I got too scared. I was like, I'm not doing it.
You didn't walk over to him and say hi?
No.
He's so nice. He's so sweet.
I'm so scared.
Oh, what? He's so sweet. Well, one day you'll meet him, I hope.
I hope so, too, because me and my sister, when we were younger, we had like posters of him and like blankets of him, and the posters have like kissy marks on it with like red lipstick. So, Justin, if you're watching, just don't forget that I said that.
Well, one day you'll meet him, and he's a really sweet guy.
Yeah, I really want to meet him.
So you're going to college now, right? Are you back? Well, you're doing the Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, so I was in college for about 2 weeks. I go to Auburn University.
That's how long I went to college.
Yeah, I was on campus for like 2 weeks, and then they're like, oh yeah, come on Dancing with the Stars. So I was like, okay. I'm living in LA right now, and I'm doing online school, and then I'm also doing gymnastics, and I'm doing Dancing with the Stars. So it's just been crazy.
You're a little
trying
busy.
to balance. Yeah, a little bit.
That wasn't my excuse why I didn't go to college. But you've been really busy, so you probably didn't get back to school supplies, so we wanted to give you something.
No way!
Pencils. Yeah, we have a backpack. There's some notebooks here.
Nice!
Yeah, you won't look like
Maybe I'll actually do school now.
Yeah. Yeah, you won't look like a fangirl at all. No. All right, and we're going to give him pictures with you all over it so he can wear those things.
Okay.
But we actually, what we do have is when he's in concert, you're going to go see him.
I'm gonna start crying.
There are going to be some good seats, too, so...
Thank you so
You should wear this
much.
stuff when you see him.
Okay.
All right. Dancing with the Stars airs Mondays at 8 on ABC. We'll be right back.